Hi, Yuvi. How's it?
Hey Sid, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Thanks for always making time for me because I know Avish was supposed to be here, but Shane, we're still in recovery mode. So, yeah, man, thanks again for your time.
Not a problem, dude. Not a
Okay. All right. We'll start with the IPL, the final. RCB won convincingly, I guess, by 5 wickets. GT 155 for 8. RCB 161 for 5. And Virat Kohli was the man of the match with 75 or 42 balls. And Suryavanshi was man of the series with 76 runs. What were your thoughts on all of that?
GT threw it away. All credit to RCB, they won. No matter how bad their team plays against you, you still have to be good enough to take advantage. So all credit to them for that. But GT threw it away.
Yeah, I agree. But you did kind of call it when we last spoke because you said that whichever GT team comes out, I think, what was your way you put it last week? You said something
Uh,
about which GT appears, isn't it? Yeah.
exactly. If the GT that plays to their optimum ability turns up, even with their second string side, they can beat anybody in the world on their day. But when they go to sleep, when they have stupidity
Mm,
into their minds,
mm,
then yeah. Um, I'm going to be honest with you. RCB deserve this. Firstly,
mm,
whatever I say next is not to detract from their achievement. They
mm.
deserve this. They played the best cricket. For me, they were the best team throughout the tournament, no doubt. I don't think they were the best players. They were
Mm.
superstar players that played individually better than their players, but as a collective team unit, they were the best team throughout the tournament.
Okay.
That
All
being
right.
said,
Uh-huh.
That, that being said, GT, I think, were the team that had the most superstar individual players.
Mm.
And they stuffed up. Poor selection by their management. I really, I can't see a scenario where you've got a guy who's the fastest bowler in the tournament and he's not even brought into their team for the final. That is idiotic, in my opinion. I get that you want Rabada there. I get that you want Siraj there, but you brought in Prasid. What the hell? Ashok Sharma was on fire. This is why I'm going to be straight to you. I am calling for Ashish Nehra. Said he needs to go. He needs to be dropped by GT, and they need more progressive thinking management.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem, eh? India, for all the pros, the cons are that they're a bit too conservative. They need to like be a bit more bold. It's kind of like that team. Like I don't know if you remember Australia back in the olden days. I think they were a bit more ruthless in the olden days. But it seems like Australia now have become, as you would say, like India.
Yeah, no, definitely. Australia, they've dragged the transition far too long. I think most of these teams had teams with really good players, and they didn't want to let them go. They wanted to drag as much out of them as they could. But in doing so, they have left their younger players unexposed to world cricket. They have not gained the experience they needed to gain at necessary points in time. India, they made one good move in the last 10 years, bringing Suryavanshi into the team.
Hmm.
And to me, that, while a positive move in the right direction, is also a bit reckless because I don't think he's ready yet. I know it sounds ridiculous, him being the player of the tournament and blah, blah, blah. But international cricket's a different kettle of fish to IPL. It is. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope he comes out there and he shines. Nothing would make me happier. But I don't think he's ready yet.
Yeah, I guess we'll only know once I bet you he'll probably play against Ireland, and depending on how he performs there, he'll probably then play against England. That's my thinking.
Yeah. And I have a feeling it's going to be a series of huge totals. I'm looking at the Indian attack. And with the exception of Harshit Rana, it does not instill me with confidence. So I have a feeling it's going to be a series of huge totals.
Yeah. All right, we'll get to that a little later. Let's look at quickly the England and New Zealand. match. I know that you haven't really watched much of it, but we can look at the scores. And judging by the score, the pitch has had a lot of discussion on it. England first innings, I mean, sorry, New Zealand first innings was, no, sorry, clarify. England first innings was 140, New Zealand was 130. England made 226 all out, and then New Zealand are 55 for 5. Although there was a lot of rain yesterday, otherwise the match would have been over with England probably winning it. Do you think New Zealand is going to make 199 runs today on the fourth day, or do you think England is just going to finish them off today?
And then there's more likelihood of Patilar Gill becoming the T20 captain of India.
So you're saying that England's going to win?
Most likely. It's either that or
you
a
know.
draw. It's either that or a draw.
You mean like a tied match? I don't think you can get a draw.
Yeah.
Today the fourth day.
A tie, yeah. No,
Oh,
if they're not bowled out, that's a draw, right?
No, because there's day 4 and day 5, so you can't really get a draw unless it gets rained out. There's a lot of rain for the next 2 days.
If they bat long enough, they could score the runs, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is, I don't know if you agree with me, but I admit the pitch may be challenging, but I just don't think teams have the stomach to grind it out. It's become too much of ODI cricket that teams don't have enough patience.
I don't think it's that. It comes back to what I said earlier. Too many squads in world cricket have left that transition phase too late. Look at this New Zealand team on show here.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. All right. We'll get to India and Afghanistan because I know you've been more into that. India were 564 for 8 declared, and Afghanistan are 30 for 1. Let me look at the scores. Yeah, currently. Okay, let's look at this quickly. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yes, yeah, it is. Jaiswal made 24 of 32. Rahul made 100. Sudarshan made 81. Shubman Gill made 126. We were all wanting him to make 200, but I guess it was kind of over optimistic. What do you think, man?
I think with Gill, we always expect more of him than we do of any other player because we know what he's capable of. So, yeah, disappointed in him that he didn't at least get 200. But, yeah, it is what it is. 100 is good at any time, I guess. It's a good achievement. Like I said, we set the bar high when it comes to Gill.
That's true. And Siraj made 22 of 12. So I guess he was just having Maja there. Manav Statur. I never heard of this cricketer here. I just see him here. Manav Statur. He made 28 of 41.
It's Manav Sutar. It's Manav Sutar.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. What do you know of him?
Spin bowler, all-rounder, pretty good player.
Wow. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he's a left-arm spinner. He does turn the ball. I'll give him that. He does turn the ball. And he's a very accurate bowler. So it's good that they've gone in with Kuldeep, who's maybe a little bit more on the expensive side, but more likely to take wickets. And then you've got Washi and Manav, who turn the ball. But I don't necessarily think this wicket is correct for 3 spinners. I would have rather gone with a fast medium bowler like Gurnul Bra. But by the same token, it is what it is. We'll see how it plays out. I think it's a slow wicket, and they've made a mistake. Slow doesn't necessarily mean turn. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true, eh? And Afghanistan are so far 36 for 1 of 8 overs, which is not bad. They're going at a good run rate, although it's early days.
Oh, that's Afghanistan for you. They're not going to bat 80 or 90 overs. They're going to score, and they're going to score quickly. And then they're going to get out for maybe not even half what India made.
Fair enough. Okay, today's day 2. So let's predict
Sorry, bro, you're breaking up.
Sorry, no. I'm predicting India to win by day 4. Can you hear me?
Today's day 2, right?
No, yeah.
No, they'll win by tomorrow.
That's pretty bold.
Like I said, Afghanistan don't have the batsmen to bat long. They will probably be bowled out by morning tomorrow, and second innings should end by the end of tomorrow.
Okay, okay. All right, fair enough. All right, so let's get to the Australia tour of Pakistan, and I would say that our prediction was pretty good actually, because from what I've seen, yeah, right. Let's see. Oh yeah. They definitely played an ODI series, and Pakistan won it 2-1. So, what are your thoughts that our prediction was so good?
Mm, it's all going to come back to that statement we made earlier. The transition's been left too late. Australia have finally done it. They finally pulled the plug. And once again, the players on show just don't have the experience to carry it off.
Yeah, but then
Pakistan, well
for
done.
Mhm.
It's like I said with RCB and GT. No matter how badly your opposition plays, if you're not good enough, you can't take advantage of it. So definitely, well done to Pakistan for doing it, no doubt.
Mm.
But let's face it, they did not beat a very strong Australian team.
Yeah, that's true. And also, from what I heard, is that the pitches there were not really batsman friendly. They were more bowler friendly.
Exactly.
Okay, okay. All right, we'll get to the. Oh, I can see there's a lot of coffee being made there, Joe, on your side.
Oh yeah, love coffee. Love coffee.
I know I was meeting like the patrons that are there. Can I hear all the waitresses and all that thing happening there? All right, we'll look at the. Oh yeah, it's a Sri Lanka tour of the West Indies. They're playing the best of three ODIs, and I think it's so far. Oh yeah, have you been following any of this series actually? Because I just realized it yesterday when I was looking at it.
I didn't even know what was going on, to be honest with you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, Sri Lanka won the first ODI by 41 runs. That was at Kingston. Second one was abandoned because of rain. The third one is actually tomorrow. It's a day-nighter. So do you think Sri Lanka will win 2-0, or do you think West Indies will tie the series 1-0?
More likely a Sri Lanka victory. Don't get me wrong, West Indies have a lot of talent, but their management structure is poor, their selection processes are poor, and the way they play their cricket, the way they structure their plans, sometimes is very poor. And West Indies are their own worst enemy. They have the talent to be
True.
able to dominate world cricket, but they are their own worst enemy. They can make the excuses all they want that the infrastructure is not there and all
Mm.
that BS. And to a great degree, it isn't. But with what you've got, the raw talent you've got, if you manage it well, you could still be world beaters.
That's true, eh? I'm also looking at it now from the 12th of June, which is Friday. There's a T20 there. They're playing the best of. Oh, sure. Okay. They're playing the best of three T20s. I'm going to say West Indies to win 2-1. What about you, Yuvi?
No, I think it goes the other way. Sri Lanka to one. I don't think
Wow.
West
That's pretty.
Indies have good enough management. I think they have the
Okay.
talent to beat Sri Lanka 3-0. They have the talent. They just won't put it together on the field.
Oh, okay. Well, from what I'm reading here, okay, they're going to play a test series starting from the 21st of June. So I'm sure Avish would have hopefully recovered by then. But I'll get your predictions on it just in case I'm not with you. So they're playing the best of two test matches. So I would say I think it might be. This is a tough one actually. So I'm
So
gonna be.
West
I'm gonna.
Indies,
Sorry.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm thinking it's a tough one to predict. Just two test matches. If the pitches are spicy, I'll say West Indies to win at least 1-2-0.
It's a lot closer when it comes to test matches, I'll give you that. West Indies have a good bowling attack in test matches. But what lets them down is their batting. Um, they don't have that one batsman that applies himself. And that's where they fall short. So I'd love to agree with you and say West Indies will win, but I can't see it.
So you think Sri Lanka to win?
Yeah.
By
They've
what
got
margin?
they've got batsmen that apply themselves. The West Indies
Hmm,
don't.
that's true.
Three matches you said, right?
Oh, two.
Two now.
Wow, that's pretty bold. All right. All right. If the pitches are flat, then yeah, I'll probably will give it to Sri Lanka as well. Probably 1-0. Let's put it that way. Okay.
Possible.
Oh,
I wouldn't rule it out. Yeah.
okay. And then I'll touch on one last one. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, sorry about this. Just waiting for this
Oh,
to.
good.
Oh, okay. All right. Did you know Australia are also touring Bangladesh? So there seems to be quite a lot of cricket here, but they're playing the best of. Okay, they're playing the best of three ODIs, and hmm, this is really interesting considering how delightful Australia were in Pakistan. It's gonna be a close series, but I will say 50 overs. That's just okay. I'll say Australia to win 2-1.
Well, I think they would have gained a bit of experience by then. They've probably have strategized a bit better, and they would have made the calls that were necessary. So yeah, I'd say Australia 2-1 as well. But also, I think we gotta be realistic here. T20 Bangladesh is okay. Test matches they're okay. 50 over. No, I'd expect Afghanistan to beat them in 50 over.
Oh no, so you're saying Australia to win 2-1 against Bangladesh?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll go through the T20s quickly. They're playing the best of. Okay. Looks like they're only playing ODI and T20s. Okay, they play the best of three T20s. I would say Australia game. This is tricky because Bangladesh are not bad at the T20s, and it also depends on the pitches. I'll say Australia to be conservative 2-1. You?
It's 2-1 either way because in T20s,
Oh,
Bangladesh are a different team. So, yeah, it's 2-1.
but you're saying 2-1 either way, so I can't press you to pick one team.
Oh, if I had to pick one, I'd go Australia, but Bangladesh can hold their own in T20s, yes.
Okie dokie. All right, let's see if there's anything else to cover, because I think we've covered that, we've covered that, we've covered that. I think we've kind of, in a way. Oh, anything else you'd like to cover?
Oh, the new T20 captain, the Stooge.
Yeah, Stress Iyer. Yes.
Yep. Uh, how do you have a captain of a team that has been decimated in the second half of the IPL become your T20I international captain? Does that logically compute in any way?
Hmm. But that's an interesting point. I guess my only theory to that is that he didn't have the best resources, you know? He didn't have the best resources, which kind of makes you wonder how did he get away in the first half? But then, as you said, the team were warming up, so maybe that's why he probably got away with it.
I think the thing with it is you had three standout captains in this IPL. And as much as I hate to admit it, Rian Parag was better than Gill. He was. He
Hmm.
should be the new T20 captain of the Indian cricket team. That's my view.
Oh,
Rajat
Patidar.
Patidar. Oh, Patidar. Patidar would have been my second choice.
Okay.
And then obviously there's the option of Gill. But
Hmm.
I don't see Iyer. It's like India holding on to the past for dear life. We can't let this go. No.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I guess we gotta give him a chance. At least his batting is good. So we gotta get straight
No,
air that. He bats far.
we don't have to give him a chance. That's the point. Giving these people chances over and over again is holding Indian cricket back. We don't have to give him a
Uh,
chance.
no, but his batting is good though. We have to give him credit for his batting at least.
Yeah, fine. Keep him in the side for his batting. He doesn't have to be the captain.
Yeah. But then why would you pick Parag over Patidar? Because Patidar has been a better captain. He won two IPL titles with RCB.
No, he has won 2 IPL titles, but the most innovative captain in this tournament has been Rian Parag.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah,
And the
Parag.
guy that,
Okay.
I mean, if you look at their performances throughout the tournament, okay, Gill was the captain that led from the front more than anyone, but they have some sort of vendetta against him, so he's not going to be the captain. Next best, Rian Parag. He's at the next best tournament as a captain and player.
Interesting. I think is Patidar in the squad by any chance? I forgot about that now. I forgot
Neither
about the
of them
squad
is.
already.
That's my point. Neither of them is. And it makes no logical sense.
Oh, that is bizarre. Because I would expect Patidar to be in one of those squads. So Parag is
And
in neither
both
squad.
Parag and Parag, I would have had them both in that squad.
Pathetic, man. Oh well. All I can say is, as you famously say, India doing India things.
No, that's not what I say. I say nobody ever accused Achila Karkar of being intelligent.
Well, that's true, actually. Yeah. It'd be nice to get
And
Ajit Gawker. Sorry, you
I
first.
stand by that statement. I think the man is making stupid decisions.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be nice to have Ajit Gawker on the live chat. Then I'll have you there in front of him asking him directly, why do you make stupid questions? I can only imagine his
Oh,
face. His face will be in
I
shock.
would love that. I would love that opportunity. I would love that.
But well, that would be fun, actually. That would be fun. Okay, I think if there's nothing else to cover, I think that's pretty much a wrap. And you enjoy the rest of your weekend, man.
You too, brother. Thank you for this. Enjoy.
Thank you. You too.
Ciao, man.